Okay, so today we are going to do some steam parrot fish. Okay, you can cut them, but I'm doing mine whole. Okay, I like them whole. It's up to you. All right. Over here, I have some seasoned salt, some black pepper. I have here also some pimento seeds, and here's a little bit of salt, just in case you taste your fish and it needs a little bit more salt. You could sprinkle a couple, you know, a little bit of salt you can sprinkle. Then in here I have butter. Again, you can use oil of your choice, butter of your choice. I have about 2 tablespoons right here. I have some Scotch bonnet pepper that I cut up, but it's not the hot one. I have some garlic, and then the garlic is, again, it's up to you. I like a lot of garlic myself, so I put garlic on there. There is red and yellow onions cut together. There's some thyme, and there's another Scotch bonnet. Here I have a little juice that I retrieved from my sauce of pepper and vinegar, and I will also put that over the fish. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to add the seasoned salt, the black pepper, and the pimento seeds. Okay, I will come back once I have added those, and so you can see. In fact, let me go ahead and add them. Okay, so the first thing is to just put some black pepper over the fish. Put some, use it half, and then you're going to turn it over, and then you're going to put the rest on the other side of the fish. Okay, once you've got that, you're going to marinate your fish with your pepper, both sides. Try to get them in those little creases, trying to make sure that it's evenly distributed. Okay, so you've got all of that in there. Then you're going to do the same thing with your seasoning salt. You're going to sprinkle half of the seasoning salt on one side. Okay, and then you're going to turn it over, and you're going to sprinkle the other half over on this side, and try to distribute it as best as you can. We're doing the same thing. We're going to just bathe it in the seasoned salt as much as you can get it in. Get it so that it gets into the middle as well. You can add more if you want to. It's up to you. I'm adding that much. I might add a little bit more black pepper, but that will be at the end. Over here, I also have the pimento seeds, which I will add to these fish over here. And the pimento seeds, just I usually try to put them in between, so the slices, and so that will kind of give the fish a little flavor in the middle there. So you don't have to use a lot of pimento, just get them in there so they can kind of give it a little flavor. So tasting my fish, and it's got enough salt in it, but just to flavor it a little bit more, I'll sprinkle maybe just a little sprinkle of salt, just a little bit of salt on top, just to give it that little extra flavor. Okay, you don't have to do the whole thing because it's all gonna come out. Okay, now wash your hands. Okay, so now I'm going to put my fish in my pot. Before I do, my butter that I have over here, I like to put the butter at the bottom of the pot and kind of make little sections like you're painting the butter, kind of distribute it all over the pot. It's up to you how you want to do it. I just like to do it like that, so it's kind of evenly distributed along the bottom of the pot. The extra butter can always just put it on the top of the fish, basically. Then we're going to layer our fish. Okay, I don't have a very big pan, but I'm going to do use this what I have, and so I'm layering my fish. I will come back once my fish is layered in my pan. So I have layered my fish in the pan that I'm going to steam it in. It's a frying pan. Again, the juice that I had, a little bit of juice that was left in the container, I have also put in the fish, because we will not be adding any water. That's all the water that will be in this fish. Then I'm gonna pour my vinegar sauce with the pepper all over, okay? Then I'm going to layer my onions on top. See, this is how I layer my onions on top. Okay, here we go. We're layering the onions on top. Then my thyme, I'll just put it on the side, a little bit on this side, a little bit on this side. Okay. Then I'm going to put my pepper. See, it's just layering everything in so that it can go between the fish. Then I'll take my garlic and I'll do the same thing with my garlic. Put them in the spaces as far as you can get them in here, all the way over here, basically. So make sure I put all of my little seasonings in here, okay? Once that is in there, I put my pepper. Find a nice little spot to put my pepper, okay? So once all of that is layered in, okay, once it's layered in, then we are going to start our cooking process. And I will be back. Okay, so now we have put all of our ingredients in our pot, and like I said, that I will go ahead and put a little bit more black pepper onto the fish. Just be careful, do not put too much pepper. Just go ahead, use a little sprinkle part, and just sprinkle some black pepper on top of your fish. You don't have to do anything with it. I have turned my stove down to about 3/4 medium heat. Then what I will do is I will go ahead and cover my pot with a tight lid. So your pot is covered, your stove is down on medium heat, and you are going to let it steam. Make sure that you check your fish. Do not leave it alone for too long. As the temperature goes up on the fish, if it's too hot, remember to turn your stove down. So this will be about 30 to 35 minutes, and then I will come back and we will see the result. Okay? So as your fish is being steamed, you're going to periodically get in the pot, get some juice from the bottom, layer it on top of the fish. Go ahead, be afraid to layer it on top of the fish. Go ahead, layer it over here. That'll keep your fish moist, and you don't have to flip your fish. It'll cook from the top as well as in the bottom. So if you notice, you see all this juice that's in this fish, and we have not put any water at all. So we will do that and continue to let our fish go ahead and make sure it's not sticking to the bottom of your pot. Always try to use a non-stick pot, and we'll come back again. So our fish is steaming. So while we're waiting for the fish to steam, here in this pan I have some garlic and some onion, and butter, and I am just getting it caramelized a little bit, and then I will go ahead and add some green beans. Okay, once I add is frozen green beans. Where I am, it's very hard to get the fresh green beans, and once I have done that, I will go ahead and turn the stove way down on low and cover it up, and I will show it to you after. So now it's just the peas, the onions, the garlic, and some butter turned on real low and just left to be steamed. Okay. All right, let's see how our fish is coming along. I think it's doing pretty good. We're gonna still go ahead, I'm telling you, to just get the juice and marinate it. And remember, do not add any water to your fish. Basically, once you add water, you will have too much water when the time comes, okay? So my fish is steaming real nicely. There we go. My pepper is right here on top. It's still not broken, and I'll try my best not to get it broken, because then it definitely will get your food burned off. Now, it might not bother some people because a lot of people really like the hot urban Scotch bonnet, but not everybody do. So remember, in between, maybe every 5 minutes or so, go ahead and cover your fish with the juice so that it can help to steam the fish from the top. Go ahead and cover your fish, and we will wait again, and we'll see. We have another maybe 10 minutes, I'm sorry, about 10-12 minutes left, and we will definitely come back. Okay, so as you notice, I'm moving the pot. My fish is not stuck to the bottom, and we're going to continue to do the same thing, baste our fish as we go along. Okay. So now the fish is ready to be served. It's already cooked, and please always do not overcook your fish. Fish doesn't take very long to cook, and you don't need to keep it in the pan too long, because then it causes all the juice to dry out and your fish becomes dry. So if you notice, there is still a lot of gravy, a lot of water in this fish, and we did not add any water to it. And also I have my vegetables over here, and I will be plating in a few minutes, and you will see the result. So now our fish is ready, and it is served. And here I have 2 Excelsior Jamaican crackers. I have my steamed green beans with the onion and the garlic and some butter. I have my fish. I have a couple pieces of spinach leaves right there, just for contrast. And I've cut a lemon and put it on top, because there's a lot of people who love to eat their fish with lemon. Also, I've topped it off with some sorrel, and just want to, hopefully when you make yours, you will enjoy. And okay, Saranada, I'm going to dig in.